Alright, here's how to sell so well that your parents think you sell drugs. One of the biggest reasons most people can't sell as much as they want is because other people are just not willing to pay $3,000 to $10,000 for their product or service. And that only happens because of two reasons: comfort and trust. The prospects are either just comfortable enough with their current situation, which means you didn't do a good enough job of finding and amplifying their pain point, or they don't trust you, which means you didn't do a good enough job of building trust before and during the call. So let me show you how to do both. Now, in order to create pain point, all you have to do is focus on two things, which is WWTDH, which is wanting what they don't have, such as more money, more status, financial freedom, a better relationship, all of that stuff, or HWTDW, which is having what they don't want, such as excess body fat, or a blocked nose, or a crappy relationship, or whatever else. When you ask prospects questions about these two during the discovery, you're going to unpack a lot of pain points. Now, when you do that, how do you amplify that pain point to the point where the prospect cannot stay in their current situation a second longer? You do that by asking follow-up questions, such as, what does life look like if you don't get what you want? What does life look like if you don't have financial freedom? What does life look like if you don't have a better relationship? You can ask them questions about what life looks like if they keep having what they don't want. What does life look like if you have excess body fat? How much more tired do you feel? How much more body pain do you have because you're not fit? When you ask these questions, not only do you find their pain point, but you also amplify it to the point where the prospect cannot live in their current situation a second longer. And if you want to put this on steroids, add urgency to this. Show the prospect that they need to get to where they want to go, or they need to get rid of what they don't want to have as soon as possible. They need to become financially free as soon as possible, because if they don't, their family is going to suffer. They need to get rid of excess body fat as soon as possible, because if they don't, they run the risk of having cardiac arrest. That's how you create pain, amplify it, and put it on steroids. Now, as for building trust, it really is very simple. All you have to do is just solve a small problem for them before they even hop on a sales call. For example, if someone is trying to lose weight and build muscle, one of their biggest problems might be they just don't know how to cook healthy meals. What you can do is, before your sales call, you can send them a free ebook that shows them 20 different recipes, 20 different healthy recipes that they can start using as soon as possible. When you do that, when you solve a smaller version of their bigger problem, which is losing weight and building muscle, they instantly trust you, because not only do they see you as the authority who solved one of their problems, but at the same time, reciprocity kicks in. The fact that you did something for them for free, they feel obligated to do something for you in return, which in this case might be the sale. As for amplifying trust, all you have to do is have raw conviction and confidence in your offer and your sales process. You'll be surprised how many people will just buy into your confidence, and they're going to feel like you can help them because of your conviction and your confidence in your offer. If you can show them you have raw conviction and confidence in your offer, and you've also helped other people in the past, they will not hesitate to pay you $5,000 or $10,000 for your product or your service.